one, and action. What up, guys? Trevor of the Ice Mask Gang here. And welcome to the 2018 World Series. Game number 3 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cleveland Indians. Goes Waka. Let's go. Cardinals baseball. Michael Walker versus Mike Clevinger. Mike versus Mike. In the pitching matchup. World Series Game 3 from Busch Stadium. Here we go. Let's go Cardinals. Let's go Cardinals.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and
your St. Louis Cardinals.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the
Cardinals have taken the first two games. Game 1 was 9-6. Second game was 11-0. We've been raced for the winners. Cooper and Bauer were the losers.
What sport you're talking about? If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you. Next.
And the clients just have gone around. They're coming through the from the Ford Mustangs right now. Shall anything being played? World Series with the Ice Mask Gang.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into
public address announcer John Hewlett.
And now, your 2018
St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at
Mike
the two guys who
Clevinger
get
versus
the ball
Michael
here in
Waka.
Game 3.
Waka Waka.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Cleveland is going with Lindor, Brantley Ramirez, Encarnacion Donaldson, Davis, Martin at Gnomes, and Clevinger is the pitcher batting ninth.
Situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Cardinals going with Michael Waka. He's had one start, 1-0 record, 1.8 ERA.
If you want to
5
pick up
innings
a win
pitched,
as a
1 hit, .2 whip,
5 innings to get the win.
0 walks,
That's
8
just what
strikeouts
he
for the
did
Cardinal
last
starter,
one.
Waka
I'm sure
Waka.
He'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense.
Carpenter, Young, Wong, and Adams along the infield. Ozuna, Bader, and Martinez in the outfield. Molina's behind the plate. Catching, he is the captain.
Control the pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
leading off for the Indians.
He digs in for Cleveland, the factory of sadness.
Lindor.
First pitch from Waka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder
And
down
it's
the
fouled
line
off.
at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Fouled off
away.
again.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Back up the middle.
DeYoung. To Adams.
Throw on
One
the
away.
first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
In the second spot tonight, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Brantley. He digs in for the Factory of Sadness.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer that winds up
The
foul.
Factory of Sadness
A
versus the
little
Gateway
chilly, but
City.
not
So
unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one.
Carl Dixon's
Calling
behind the
balls
plate.
and
Eric
strikes
Summergill
is
at first.
Mr. Carl
Freddie
Dixon.
Ferguson at second. and Joe
this
McDonald's
is an
at
offensive
third.
player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And
Struck
a
him
fastball
out.
swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Waka
Didn't
waka.
mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jose Ramirez now digging in for the Factory of Sadness. Here from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Baseball heaven.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper foul.
Busch Stadium opened in 1966,
Wind up and
remodeled in
the 0-1.
2006.
Belted high and deep into right center. Bader looks up. And
Gone!
that one
1-0
is
Factory of
gone.
Sadness. Cleveland takes the lead 1-0.
Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
How will Walker retaliate?
Edwin Encarnacion now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the
Struck him
side, and
out.
that will do it. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Now, St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight?
Cardinals,
Hero?
but Mike Schilt
Now,
are
you
going
take a
with
look at
Carpenter,
this
Martinez,
lineup, I find
Adams,
myself
Ozuna,
thinking back to my
DeYoung,
playing
Molina,
days when I knew I
Wong,
had
Bader,
the
and
ace
Walker
on the
is the
mound.
pitcher, batting
It had
ninth.
to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt
Mike
bad about
Clevenger
it,
has gave the start
just
for the
get
Factory
two
of
or
Sadness.
three.
He's had
All the
3
pressure's
starts,
on the big
2-0
boy to
record,
have to execute, and
1.71
usually
ERA,
does. Look for this
21
lineup to
innings
try and
pitched,
execute and
6
score,
hits,
manufacture
1.19
one or two
whip,
runs early in this
9
one.
walks, 18 strikeouts.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive
Donaldson,
setup.
Lindor, Ramirez, and Encarnacion along the infield. Brantley, Martin, and Davis in the outfield, and Knowles is the catcher behind the plate.
He evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Here's
He'll lead
Carp
things
now
off
as he
here
digs
the bottom
in.
half of the first.
Carp's in the room. Playtime, start.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
All off. That's a weird windup, so.
A swing and a drive sent
Carp.
down toward the gap.
Deep.
Gone!
Goodbye, game tied. Home run, Matt Carpenter. Cardinals tie at 1-1 with a blast in the center by Carp.
So it's a
Game
solo
time.
home run to lead off the bottom of the first.
Leadoff
His
home run
first
for
homer
Matt
so far in
Carpenter.
the series, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Carpenter. Carpenter. What do the Cards have?
Right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Here's Martinez now, Cafe Juniors. He digs it for the Cardinals.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch to the Cardinals right fielder.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt.
Here comes Big City now as he digs in for St. Louis.
Here's Matt Adams now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
They put on a perfect game yesterday. The Cardinals are
Here's
back
the
at this here
0-1
at Busch
pitch.
Stadium.
Swing and
Adams hits it a ton. Deep right field. Goodbye. 2-0 St. Louis on a blast by Matt Adams. Big City bomb. 2-1 St. Louis.
It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Happy line.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Ozuna now, the cleanup hitter.
Batting fourth,
Nothing to clean up though, so
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner.
Ozuna
But right
is out.
at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Batting fifth,
Hey kitty.
the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here's Paulie D now as he digs in for St. Louis.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air toward
Paulie
the gap in
D.
right center.
D.
Martin on the move. Oh no!
It's off the
Looked like
wall.
he had it,
Oh,
but it
it's
goes right
in
by him.
air on the
Don't
center
think fielding
fielder.
is important?
And
Instead of a
Paul
routine
DeYoung's
out,
there with
you
a
got guy
ground rule
standing at
double.
second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's Yachty now. Cardinals captain.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He swings
Yadi,
and sends it in the air
into
out
the
to
gap.
left center.
Martinez
And it's
after
caught.
it. He gets there to make the play, and that
Thanks to
ends
two
the
big
inning.
play though. The Cardinals
So
do
two
take
runs
the
come
lead.
across here, both coming via the solo home run. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Indians 1. Ready now, Josh
Here's
Donaldson.
Donaldson now.
Will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Josh Donaldson.
Hey,
Ready
Linksy.
to deliver.
Good
Here's
kitty.
the first pitch. Fouled away. Donaldson, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a
Struck
miss on the
him out.
fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Coming to the plate
Roger
now,
Davis
Rajai
taking it for
Davis.
Cleveland.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Sent on the ground out to
Wong.
second. Wong is there.
To Adams.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh,
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two
Cardinals
teams
beat
took to
the
get
Brewers,
to this
who beat the
game
Cubs,
3
then
of
beat
the
the
World
Braves to get here.
Series.
Indians beat the A's, beat the Yankees. The Cleveland beat the A's, then beat the Astros to get here.
Digging
So,
in, Leonis Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Game 3 from Busch Stadium.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. Wong has
Wong.
it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1.
leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's Wong now. He digs in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field.
Wong
Martinez under
flies
it.
out the center for the first out.
1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Harrison Bader
Striding
now,
in,
digging in for
Harrison
St.
Bader.
Louis.
First offering on its way. Oh, look out.
Bader
Hot shot
lines
to
straight
third,
down
and
to
there
the
are
hot
2
corner
away.
for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Here comes Waka Waka now. He digs in for St. Louis.
Into the box now, Michael Wacha. Popped him up. Encarnacion moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1.
2-1 St. Louis leads after 2.
Here's the
Gomes
catcher,
digs
Yan
in for
Gomes,
Cleveland.
as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and
Strike
exit
two for Michael
velocities, I
Wacha.
think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Held off again. With the delivery. Fouled off.
And
Fouled off
it's
again.
fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row.
Struck him
I'd love to
out!
see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yan Gomes is retired to start the third.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern. But that
Here's
wasn't
the Cleveland
case
pitcher
there.
now.
That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees.
Strike
Good
one.
luck hitting that one.
Mike Clevenger is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a
Struck him
minimum
out.
effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball
Struck him
rocks
out.
Strike
Michael Wacha.
3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning.
Here's Carp as he digs in for St. Louis. Lead off the 3rd inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch to Carp.
High and deep to right.
Carp hits it deep.
Looking up is Davis.
Back-to-back home runs for Carp.
And it's
3-1
gone.
St. Louis. Matt Carpenter. Another ball and Carl's a 2-run lead. It's 3-1 here in the 3rd.
Straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hits, a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Martinez now.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Hit hard.
Martinez fouls it off.
This is a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Martin on the move.
Dean's on there.
And he
He'll
hauls
make
it
the
in for
catch.
first
1
out of the
away.
inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Big City Matt Adams now.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
First pitch
Outfield
to
shaded
Adams.
toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line,
Adams
drive.
into the
That's gonna be
gap.
trouble.
on his way to
will look
second
go
now.
Second here. He'll get it into second. Not
With a
in
double.
time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Here's Ozuna now.
The next
0
to
for
bat
1.
for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Ozuna.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
And runners on
And the
the
runner from second will
corners.
stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Here's
They
Paulie
had to
D.
freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. That swung on and missed.
Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third.
That was a fuck up on my part. Pressed the wrong fucking buttons.
The 0-1. He's running again.
Paulie
In
D.
the air down the right field line.
I gotta stop
Chasing
pressing those
after
fucking triggers.
Davis. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter.
Carp with the
Who
blast.
played 3
One
It's
run
now
for St.
3-1
Louis.
St. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck
Here's
out
Brantley
side
now.
last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in
Long
time.
to Adams.
One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Ramirez now.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna on the run.
Ozuna's there.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
With the pitch.
The next 0-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Base hit right there. Cleveland has a runner on
It's
base
the best
now.
competition in all of sport. The pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple
Donaldson.
pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And
Struck
he
him
struck
out.
him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
1-2-1 for Cleveland versus 3-5-0 for the Cardinals. Here's Yadi now.
Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a line drive.
Yadi!
That's his first base hit, making one
And that's
for
a
two
hit
now.
for the Cardinals captain.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Wong now. He digs in for St. Louis. Cardinals, Indians. Who will take home the ring?
Here's the second
And the
baseman,
title,
Colton Wong.
and the trophy.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Martin patrolling center makes the play, one out.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here's Harrison Bader
And that'll
now.
bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in
Upcoming
foul
series,
territory.
Philip Yasmasgang.
Foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one.
Bader
sent
fouls it
foul.
off.
Molina, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he
bobbles it. Molina will advance to second, though, with a fielder's choice. Also going to be scored is E4.
He certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Michael Wacha.
That's an error
Stepping up
on the
now,
second
Michael
baseman.
Wacha.
So
He topped
here's
out in
Wacha
his
now.
first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little
Strike one
slider
on the
that
Cardinals
time.
pitcher.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit, find themselves on base, and maybe drive
Wacha.
this pitch count.
And
Here
that's in
comes
there.
Yadi,
Big hit.
trucking around
Molina
third.
rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag. and he
Score,
saved
4-1,
as they
St.
extend
Louis.
their lead
Yadi
to
scores
3.
RBI for Michael
Dan, as a
Wacha.
former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical
Here's
and there are
Karp
mental
now.
errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Carpenter,
Swing
can this
and,
be
oh my.
3 home
Hit
runs
him
in the
with
game for Matt Carpenter?
lead.
Gone!
And out of here. And I mean by
6-1 St. Louis. 6. It's a serious number in St. Louis, and that's 6-1 St. Louis in the 4th. 6-1 St. Louis. Carpenter blasts his third home run of the game.
And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
In now, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
6-1 St. Louis.
So
Here's Davis
digging in
now.
Rajay Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload
Fifth
as
inning.
we enter the middle innings.
Pitch from
It's
Wacha.
about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Davis is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball
Struck
on the
him
ground,
out.
he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bader. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's John
Here's
Jones
the catcher,
now.
Yan Gomes. First time up, he went down looking. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Adams shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Adams, Ozuna, DeYoung.
Here's Matt Adams.
Matt Adams now. Big
He'll
City
start
digs
things
in for
out
St.
the home
Louis.
half
Here in
of
the
inning
bottom
number
of the
5.
5th. And the shift
Ready
is on,
to deliver.
so
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up.
Adams popped it
Calling
up.
for it is Encarnacion.
1 away.
And very quickly, 1 gone.
Now batting,
Here's Ozuna now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive.
Ozuna.
That's going to be trouble. And this will find
Off the wall.
out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Double for Ozuna.
Really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Paulie
that
D
brings
now.
in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing.
Paulie
and a high,
D.
deep drive headed
Foul
for the
ball.
right field corner. And it'll fade just
That's
at
a
the
long
end and
strike.
winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Paulie
Heading
D.
out toward shallow right.
Is out.
Davis in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
2 away here in the 5th.
the catcher, number 4.
Here's Yachty.
Ready for
Weaver
Yachty,
stretching and
when he
tossing.
first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Donaldson's
to third.
up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They hold
1926,
on to their
1931,
6-1
1934, 1942, 1944, 1946, 1964, 1967, 1980, 2006, and 2011. 11-time
Tyler
World Series
Naquin
champion
grab
St.
the bat
Louis
and lead
Cardinals.
things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his
Struck
teammates
him
let him know
out.
that's where the zone has been.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in
Strike
front of.
one.
Swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. His fastball
Ball
taken
one.
high for a ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And
Struck
he
him out.
Struck him out. The 10th victim sat down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe.
Wong,
They
Bader,
trail 6 to
Waka.
Shane Bieber enters
Bieber's
to
into
do
the game. He's
pitching in the
pitched
bottom
3
of the
games,
6th.
0-0 record, no saves, 5.27 ERA, 13.2 innings pitched, and 8 strikeouts. He'll be facing against Colton Wong.
will stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. He makes the catch.
Good for
A
Wong.
great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here's Bader now.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center.
Bader hits it deep.
And he
Out.
will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting, the pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Carson Kelly.
Carson
grab
Kelly
the
will
bat
come
hit
in.
for
He'll
the
be the
pitcher
pinch
here.
hitter for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Number 19, Carson Kelly.
Softly hit here to
Kelly.
the left side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Single.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Single base hit for Carson Kelly. A World Series base hit.
Matt Carpenter will stride in
Here's
again
Carp
as
now.
he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set and the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at
That's
first
an out.
as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Luke Weaver.
Weaver's into the game now. He's pitched in 5 games, 1-0 record, no saves, 1.8 ERA, 5 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts for Luke Weaver. Up against Jose Ramirez.
Plate, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup
First
on
pitch
fire.
from Weaver.
They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
There's Encarnacion now.
Striding in for the Indians, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Weaver strikes him out.
As well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name.
Struck him out.
Indians go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Here's Jose Martinez now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up
Martinez. Grounds out.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Here's Adams now.
Stepping in, Matt Adams. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way.
Adams hits to the
down
ton.
the corner.
Field foul ball.
And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit back up the middle. Lindor
Adams, the shortstop.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
2 away. Matt Adams is gone. Here's Ozuna now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that
is
will
out.
conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6th. Here's Rajai Davis now.
Here's Davis
He was
now.
punched out looking at strike
Facing
3
against Weaver
last
here in
time
the 8th.
through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Boy, good
Struck
cutting
him
action to that
out.
pitch as that's the first out of the inning. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch.
Center fielder, Leonys Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. One run,
0-2.
2 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Boy, had they
Struck him
cannot
out.
touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes.
Here's
And
Gomes
they're down
now.
to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to.
They're pinch hitting now. Melky
And now it
Cabrera.
looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. throw to first will get him easily, and the side
That's
is
him out.
retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the
Young,
Cardinals.
Molina,
Adam
Wong.
Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 90.
Will pitch against Paul DeYoung.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short.
He grounds to short.
Throw
It's
is
out.
called out on a close play at first. At the plate,
Here's
Yadier
Yachty
Molina.
now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Liner
Yachty.
toward right center, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying
Here's
to
Colton
it
Wong
and
now.
through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Colton Wong will stand in. He
Wong's
swings
on
and
base.
grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting.
Here's Bader now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison
Bader up the middle.
As he rips it on the ground to second. On to Encarnacion,
2.
and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get the Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network.
Here's Francisco
Now it's the
Lindor
all-world
now.
all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very Now the skipper's on his
Here's
way
Mike
out
Schilt
toward the home
out to
plate
make
area,
double
and
switch.
I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Matt Bowman's into the game. No, he's pitched in 2 games, no record, no saves, no ERA, 2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts.
Greg Garcia is into the ball game as well.
Garcia will come in to play second base.
On the double switch.
Number 35. Greg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23. Michael Brantley.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck us. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base
He
hit.
is on base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Struck him out. The Indians are down to their final out here. here in Game 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped.
Strike one.
Fouled off. 1. Ready with the 0-1. And fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Fouled off.
Last strike now for Cleveland.
Struck him out.
Cleveland. Good night.
Cardinals take Game 3 to go up 3-0.
It feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the
Mike Clevenger's the losing pitcher, and Michael Walker's the winning pitcher. Jose Ramirez was the top hitter for Cleveland. Matt Carpenter was the top hitter for St. Louis. Matt Carpenter's your player of the game. 4 at-bats, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs.
Player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight, conclusion 6-1 the final. The Cardinals take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Michael Wacha gets the W on the mound. Mike Clevenger permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Well, guys, it's been Trevor the Ice Mask King, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.